Jaya, anytime, any day by Big Wig. That's an amazing song, a classic, I must say. It is noon on a Friday. Yay! I'm beginning to think every new week should start on a Friday. What do you think?
I agree.
Oh, yeah. All I hear is turn up, turn up, turn up. And you know when it comes to that, we got you because ain't no party like an Esplash party. Cause when Esplash party, we party all day.
Hey. We are even more excited as today is International Men's Day, which is a global holiday done annually to recognize and celebrate the cultural, political, and socio-economic achievements of men. So we say special shout out to all the real men out there.
That's right. And of course, special shout out to you too. Watching every day on the show has been a hit back to back. And today being Friday, we are not dropping the ball either because the energy stays on top. Yeah. And the vibe stays lit. That's right. So we say cheers to the weekend. Right. Yes, so it's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It is the jewel in the crown. It is the hostess with the missus. It is Honey Shmoney. It is Honey Sassy. It is Honey KPK. It is Honey Oppo. It is Honey Shoni Wakereni. Ninoye. You get. It is Honey Lamba. Yes. I mean, get in here. It is Honey Shmo.
Shmo, that's your hand, though.
No, don't worry. No, because you see, we don't brag.
We
celebrate. Oh my God! Where did I get these people from?
All right, since Honeypot has done the introductions for all of us,
let's go. Let the men take over.
You understand? All right, so it is your old Daala, aka the goddess of skills. Some of you call me the goddess or Daala la 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 la.
Yeah.
I can't wait till CK comes and starts taking royalties for you.
But really, do you know that sometimes I forget that you still CK?
With my full chest.
It's DMW featuring CK.
So the theater wear.
So people that will drag me are many. So
that's too. All right, guys, you know my name. My name is Catherine, but y'all know me as Lady Cath, her real hotness.
And I know Cathy.
They call me Cathy. But some people call me Kit Kat. All right, so here's what we have lined up for you all today. I know you've been waiting. Well, we will be kicking off with the entertainment news. Check out celebrity birthdays. Then we'll be rewinding to this day in entertainment history, while I will be the social view plug for today.
Later on, one of us will be showing gratitude on the trade-off segment. We'll also be taking the news recap, after which we will be joined by a guest who will be here to talk about his music career.
Fun stuff. On today's Daily Top 5, we will be talking about 5 fun skills to learn in your free time. We will then wrap it all up with today's Happiness is Free! Always love Fridays. Energy! I don't know if because it's the end of the week. Maybe because we get to sleep tomorrow. But I just love Friday's energy.
And it's been a week, actually.
It actually has. These longer days, like I haven't been sleeping well. I've just been tired.
And then Friday is one day that everyone looks up to. That's why, because they look forward to it, they call it Friday. Because yay, we're happy.
All right, it is time for the entertainment news. And kicking off our news stories today, we have Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes, who have broken up. Another day, another celebrity couple relationship hits the rock, and this time it is between singers Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes. The now estranged couple released a joint statement via their respective Instagram pages announcing their decision to part ways after 2 years, writing, and I quote, "Hey guys, we have decided to end our romantic relationship, but our love for one another as humans is stronger than ever. We started our relationship as best friends and we will continue to be best friends. We also appreciate your support from the beginning and moving forward," end of quote. Just so you know, Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes became official in 2019, 1 month after she ended her 1-year relationship with Matthew Hussey. One thing is certain though, they both gave us collaborative hit songs in November 2015. They released I Know What You Did Last Summer, which hit the top 20 on the Billboard Hot 100. The next duet, 2019, Señorita, would go all the way to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, and it won an American Music Award for Collaboration of the Year and received a Grammy nomination for Best Pop Duo/Group Performance.
This was a fruitful relationship.
This is the kind of relationship I feel like makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you're together, you're making music, you're doing good, you're winning awards, and then the relationship is no more, and then we can still come out and say, you know what, we're best friends. It's not Tonto and Popo that will come out and...
Well, all I can say about this relationship is it was a fruitful one.
Yes.
And it's bore worldwide fruits that we saw everywhere in the world.
Exactly.
And then the fact that they were first best friends was what helped the transitioning back to being best friends again.
Yeah.
That's why they say, marry your friend, you'll be complaining. Nah, it's still what is going on.
I really don't like separation or divorce or anything, but the thing is you have to respect it when people say that that is what they really want to do, okay? And the fact that you have said it all, that yes, they worked together and it was a fruitful one and all of those things, and you know, and they're saying that we are best friends and let us just keep it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not every time I want to eat pasta, Alfredo's.
And not every time, he broke my heart, I will break it out.
Yeah, sometimes, like, this is... I actually really like the relationship, to be honest. Like, the way they could both, like, work together and see how they ended amicably. No drama, no screaming, nobody pushed anybody into anything. No, like, I absolutely love this. Wishing them the best moving forward.
That's right.
Yeah. Hopefully more music from them, because they do work together.
Okay, all right. Because when you have dated somebody and you've been married to somebody, and then, okay, and then you start a relationship with another person, the other person to start a relationship with another person, and then you now say, "I want to go and work."
It's work.
Once there is work.
Honeypot, not every time Okafor's law. Sometimes
because you have dated someone in the past, no, you cannot be professional with the person.
Exactly.
When you have to. You make the money together.
People tried it. People tried it, and I can actually name them, and it did not end well. But then we'll continue. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. I wish them the best. Okay, new lawsuit against Alec Baldwin alleges film scripts never called for Gunn to be fired. There seems to be a different twist to the shooting incident that occurred on the set of Alec Baldwin's film Rust, which claims the life of a cinematographer, Helena Hutchins. According to a new lawsuit which was filed by script supervisor Mamie Mitchell against Alec Baldwin and the film's other producers, is alleging that the script had never required the actor to cock and fire the loaded gun that killed the cinematographer and injured film director Joe Souza. A lawsuit claims that the script called for 3 tight camera shots, one of Baldwin's eyes, another of a blood stain on his shoulder, and a third of his torso, and as he reached his hand down to the holster and removed the gun. There was nothing in the script about the gun being discharged by defendant Baldwin or by any other person. The script supervisor lawyer in the lawsuit also stated Mr. Baldwin chose to play Russian roulette with a loaded gun without checking it and without having the armorer to do so. His behavior and that of the producers were intentional acts and or omissions without any just cause or excuse and with utter disregard of the consequences. The script supervisor, who was the first to call 911 and was standing close to Helena Hutchins when she was fatally shot in another lawsuit, is stating that she sustained serious physical trauma and shock and injury, as well as extreme mental, physical, and nervous pain and suffering.
Why did I feel like that sentence was about to end with, and now she's suing for, because usually when they say sue for, pain, bodily damage. So this development, I feel like, is highly unnecessary, to be honest, because it's like setting a building on fire and saying, I did not tell you to burn inside. I just told you that I wanted a video of you. Like, this makes no sense. Now, you know you're on a movie set. Yeah. You know that things happen on a movie set. Would it have been too much to empty the gun? And now you say that, oh, Baldwin, he didn't talk to the armorer. I don't think it's Baldwin's. I do not think it was Baldwin's job to talk to the armorer. He's the actor. His job is to come and act. Somebody's job is to check the weapons. So what the script supervisor is saying, yes, I understand that, okay, this is what was supposed to happen, this was supposed to happen, this was supposed to happen. Now, also understand that when you have actors on set, sometimes it just happens that when they are in character, they are in character.
Exactly.
He's not going to be doing, oh, they're supposed to get this shot. He may want to bring it back, like, he's in character. So you saying that he intentionally, whatever, and tried to shoot, I don't believe that. And I feel like nobody should believe that. On the flip side, I'm also now going to say, when you have a good lawyer defending you, this is what they do. This is how they find loopholes and get their clients out of prison time.
But then again, I would say that, you know that thing I say, that people should do their work. So if somebody did their work, I mean, we're still going back to that.
We need to print shirts to do your job.
Yes, if somebody did their job and, you know, they made sure that everything was in order, like, But then again, are you saying that another person should now, even if it is not my job, but I'm the one going to use it, so I should double check, like, do another person's job for them? Because now you're claiming that the act was intentional, and this is sad already altogether because this dude is going through a lot. We all saw that interview. They were going after him, paparazzi. He had to stop in the middle of the road. His wife came down. People were saying that, oh, he was rude to his wife, the way he spoke to his wife and all that. The kids were crying. It was... So this guy is in a state already. Nobody would ever wish for this. Now he has killed somebody. I said I checked it on Google the other time. I just wanted to check. And when I checked, you know, Helena Hutchins' name, and they wrote it there, killed by... Oh my God, that's huge. Like forever. That's stained. Like, that's a stigma forever. So it is sad indeed already. And then people now doing this. Oh, he did it intentionally, and the armorer should have...
That's the part that I really do not understand. First off, if you give a child a toy gun, the first thing the child will even do is to draw it. And then if someone is getting into character, you're working with a gun, it has to feel real. You can't just draw out a gun. You have to feel it. So not knowing that there was something in it, that was not his job, like Honeypot said. And then why did it take so long before this new information is coming out? When it happened, why did the script writer say that, oh, it wasn't part of it? Why did it take so long? So you had to let it sit for so long. You spoke to your lawyer, then your lawyer advised you, and then now you're trying to remove yourself from the whole setting. Like, it's obvious that this thing has stayed for so long and everyone's just trying to remove themselves. But even if it wasn't in the script, sometimes people need to get in character. And he was just trying to get in character, and then suddenly someone is saying it was intentional. This whole thing is just dicey, and I just hope this whole thing is settled very soon.
All right, so I'm going to add something to what Honeypot said. Honeypot, you said that even if, okay, somebody didn't do it, is he meant to do the person's job? He may not know about guns.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what, no, I'm just like putting out there that he actually might not know about guns. Now, if it was something that I could open and check and say, okay, he probably doesn't know. He's probably been told, and he was told that it was a cold gun. Meaning that they weren't live bullets in the gun. So even if he looks in and still sees bullets, in his mind is a cold gun. It might be, do you understand? So let's not put blame on who isn't deserving of it. And I mean, I'm just waiting for this thing to unfold and eventually see what happens. But in moments like this, and for situations in life, how I look at things is somebody was shot. The person was shot, why? Because there was a gun on set that had bullets on it. Who put the bullets in the gun? That's all. Let's do that. Let's stop doing, I didn't tell you to shoot or not shoot. Nobody cares about that. All right, that is all we can take on the entertainment news. It is now time for celebrity birthday shout-outs. First on our list in alphabetical order, we have Jason Scott Lee, who is 55 today. He is an American actor and martial artist, popular for playing Mowgli in the Disney's 1994 live-action adaptation of The Jungle Book, and Bruce Lee in the 1993 martial arts film Dragon: The Bruce Lee Story, amongst other films and TV series.
I loved him in both films. I loved him as Mowgli and as Bruce Lee. Like, when I saw him act the character and then I saw his name, the first question in my head was, oh, are they related? Is it related? So when I did my research, I'm like, oh, they're not even related in any way. And then, you know, there are some surnames that are very common and popular. Yeah. So when you hear Jong, you hear Lee, you hear Kim, there are so many people. But he's an amazing actor. Happy birthday.
Amazing.
All right, moving on, we also have Jodie Foster, who is 59 today. The award-winning American actress, director, and producer gained film for her role in the 1976 Martin Scorsese film, Taxi Driver. She has gone on to feature in several blockbuster films, and she is regarded as one of the best actresses of her generation. Yes, very amazing actress. She's been in the industry for like so long, and she's just phenomenal, to be honest.
That's right.
Yeah, she's going to be recognized as one of the greatest actresses of the time. Yes, Queen.
Happy birthday.
All right, happy posthumous birthday to Larry King. Larry King was an American television and radio host, popularly known for hosting The Larry King Live on CNN. Over his career, he hosted over 50,000 interviews. He would have been 88 today.
Oh my gosh, Larry King, you know, wow. I have good memories of Larry King. I have a book written by Larry King. I have it right there in my room. Very interesting, you know, his style of interview and all of this. You know, he knew his onions and it was a master of it.
Yes, he was. And I love how he was one that made me want to watch news.
Oh.
Surprisingly. Because he would make it fun. His interviews were always like so cool. And then him at the table leaning over.
And then the conversations, they would spin very endless.
Yes, and he would never even fail to tell you how he started, you know, he landed that job.
Yeah.
Very interesting story. Yeah.
Happy posthumous birthday to him. All right, still celebrating birthdays today, we have Sandra Atrums, who is a year older. Sandra Atrums is a Nigerian television personality, philanthropist, and most imperative, a veteran actress. She has acted in films such as Gone Forever, Ashanti, Outcast 1 and 2, Domitila, Karashika, amongst others. It was Domitila and Karashika.
Yes, I miss her on that scene so much. She relocated, and well, she had a special way of acting.
Yes.
And we miss her, actually.
Yes, we do.
Happy birthday.
All right, Tyga is 32 today. Tyga, as we know, is an American rapper whose hit song Rack City climbed all the way up to number 7 on the Billboard Top 100 in 2011.
And he's somebody's
the baby daddy. The baby daddy.
Happy birthday to Tyga and happy birthday to every single person out there celebrating. We do love you and we wish you the very best. And like Honeypot would say, work for your money, don't let your money work for you. But it should still work for you now. You know, today's your birthday, take good care of yourself. Anyways, guys, we need to go on a quick music break, and when we return, the show does continue.
Do you like the way we did do you for this show?
Love my girl Niniola right there doing her thing. Niola's performance, what fire!
She always
Have you experienced it before? You need to. You need to. Don't know yourself.
You know that time, bring it on. She always comes through.
That's right. That's right. She gives you the value for your money anytime you go for a show that has her in it. All right, so it's time for Rewind. Take a look at today's history lesson. And we were watching when Bibi Naija was on, and somebody just started doing the dance of everyone, like, you know. So I was just thinking about that. So if somebody is going to describe Katy now, and somebody is going to describe you, like.
Well, the savagery has started. As you all can see, only for not drag one, but 2 people. Only 1 person. Anyways, guys, just welcome to Social View. The savagery has started here. Social media too. Let's see what's going on. Please, before Honeypot to drag me again. This first one, some people don't need to listen to instruction. Simple instruction. It is written here. It says, out of bound to non-staff. But coconut head say na places where they out of bound and won't begin to enter.
Yes. Because waiting there where una dey hide. I won't see them.
You know, I was talking to someone about this thing. I said, when you tell a child, don't do that thing, that thing where you say, I know, make her no do. I want to know what go up with
This type of people stress me.
Coconut head.
No, why would they stress
When they
you?
spell something else, it's written there. And you
I get the coconut head. I know they hear word.
I am very curious.
So if I will discipline you, what I will do, I will first of all ask you, did you see or did
I
you
did not see it.
Okay, we'll
So,
go back there. I will go back to that entrance. I will
No
take you
problem.
there. And also, when
No
we're
problem.
entering,
I thought there was a line that crossed out the none.
See, this thing, it reminds me of one time I went to buy food with my friend. They were taking too long to cook the thing. You know, the boy entered their kitchen. He got up. He went. I was like, Dio. I was like, Dio. Shout out to Dio, friend, by the way. Dio went to the kitchen. She said, hello, what's going on with the food in the kitchen?
I said, people like this, who see, I said once, I worked with somebody, and then they always submitted playlists and I will be the one to check the playlist, you know, over the weekend of what you would do the following week. And so on a Monday morning, this person played Baba Ogunde's song after newspaper review.
Wow.
So I asked, I said, so why did you play this song? He said, he just, when he was looking at the system, he just saw it and said, ha, Ori, this is this song.
Now song where they say me no play.
Play now, they play now.
I said, fantastic, and as you not stress me, you know what I do? I just give you, when I give you warning twice, the next one,
Third one is explosion.
query. Third one, they surcharge you. Please, don't
Moving
stress
on,
me.
please, this person too is using the same energy. Say, now secret where people don't tell me I want the leak now.
I swear.
Oh yeah, let's begin.
I swear. But I don't actually agree with this one, but I love the energy. No, because I was about to get so serious. Like,
Na kasala go bust explosion.
but not forget, say, you were the third secret.
You get secret too.
Okay.
But guess what? Some people don't really have secret too. So they tell people stuff a lot so that you can't catch them.
Thank you.
There are people like that.
So talking about secrets, let's look at the other side. You know, there's secret and there's sin in the secrets.
Okay.
So this one saying, now sin we go shock Satan. I want the sin now. So even Lucifer go say, hey bros.
But is there really any sin you can sing that Satan will just be like,
So maybe, so that maybe you have been telling small lies. One day you just go and kill somebody. God forbid.
No, I feel like it's those people that used to carry shush on their head. You get some kind of things that they do where Satan will be like,
yes, so. And now you go climb up it on Sunday.
Sister Lara. Look what I'm going to say. Sister Lara.
All those pastors where they collect people wine. Satan goes, they look, you say,
All those people where we say, choir master we don't sleep with all the choristers. And now you go come church. You say, do not do this. The pastor said, let me stop there.
I swear, Satan go the tapping guy.
Make I stop
Do you know that you're already looking for some people?
I'm already, that's why I stopped there.
But if you are doing it, you meant to do it. No, the stress.
We're just saying what we know.
I beg.
All right.
May the Lord forgive you.
Amen. Amen. Okay, now let's talk language. You say, now English, way past me. I want to speak now. That's why. No, that one still makes sense. That's why I always feel very perhaps and nevertheless.
Okay, no,
Honeypot.
Maybe.
Honeypot, see, I'm feeling very perhaps and nevertheless, you know. The turbulence is turbulent.
Is it Jennifer's diary?
The turbulence is turbulenting me.
So shout outs to Mr. Patrick Ogbaewon because he makes me feel like I don't know anything.
No, you don't. You don't know
the one that he said though that murdered me today, he said, "Ku gaga tu gaga."
I'm telling you, that's an expression.
They don't turn that into
No, that is an expression.
That they heard myself like this.
No, that is an expression. So when they say ku gaga tu gaga,
what is krinkum krankum?
It is the crankum in the crankum, the inner of the main thing.
Please, can I just?
But if they give us, Honeypot, are you hiding?
Honeypot, wait. See, that is the crinkum crankum. When you are hiding the inside of the something. Honeypot just showed us the crinkum of the crankum. My sister, please let's move on before some people here we explode. So this brother is versing. So now person where I go send 5 hours voice note at the fan like this. I want to express my feelings.
What is it?
See, you know, when when you type episode, not everybody they read them.
You know
and go they pay you. But when you use your voice, especially all those people where they react their cry, they go react them, cry. They go delete and say this one no enter, cry again. Okay, this one enter. So it's like this one in that WhatsApp. It's in that WhatsApp group.
This one tough. This one tough, I beg. I don't get trained.
Let's just move on. So this is a congratulatory message, but there is a comma in it to say congratulations to me. Now waiting anybody no expect I want to buy now.
Okay, at least not be say now waiting where I don't fit to afford. Now I want
buy. I want so congrats.
That person wants to be shocking people. Like
I accept this one. No.
May I accept?
Yeah, I like it.
Just looking now, just say you bought private jets. Oh yes, I did. Yeah. Wow, shock them. I like this one.
Suffocate them with your blessing.
No, they will not ask you like that. They will quickly run to your house.
Please, what's Davido doing here? I don't see Davido again.
Money
from the birthday. I don't see Davido again this week.
Davido is still collecting. It's like Davido is talking to people that not send their own 1 million. So he said, which one be say, now something will not be my own, I want to carry. Now cruise, or you want start to the thief?
You want start to the thief, but you want the thief with cruise.
No, see, I think when people saw his account balance, they now started sending him message that nothing will not be my own, I want to carry.
Like people will say they send 250 K instead of 200, 2005. Say let me send them back.
All
it's
those
not
people,
your own, no carry them. You be thief.
Not thief.
Thief with cruise.
Thief. Thief. No get another name. Thief. Not thief. Moving on, as everybody they do wetin they no fit do. This car too, he don't do wetin no fit do. He say, now where road no dey, I want dey pass now. Now you don't enter person house.
Okay, but what kind of dirty accident is this? Let's be very clear. What kind of dirty accident? What were you looking at? It doesn't even look like there's any road there. So where were you coming from?
Do you know what this thing reminds me of? So you know when Google Maps first started. Now you will carry you inside somebody's house. It will tell you the shortcut.
I don't mean face word that year. They tell me go forward in 900 kilometers.
It's all right.
And they look wall.
I have a friend that calls that voice my friend. So, only for your friend is here again. Then when they now brought the Nigerian version.
Hey.
Oh, please, can I rant about that one day?
Another
and just
day,
say
yeah,
how
the
girl that spoke for that Google Map Nigeria is a. I pray every day my phone does not update to that thing. I will throw it away. Alright, why do they shout?
I still prefer the Oyibo one that will see emotion that will tell you it is outside. I still prefer that one.
But close. It's in 200 meters. Please. Now volume where I no get. And one day you stop. You people, please. This person is talking about bathroom. You know, there's something about bathrooms when you go to bathroom. But this one now, we're talking about the one in dream. Let's find out. It say, don't use the bathroom in your dreams. It is a setup. How?
If you know, you know.
I know if you know.
If you don't know, forget about it.
Forget about it. I'll help you.
So, you know, this thing was actually very crazy. Was it laziness? Was it, I don't know, because I remember being very small, and I remember dreaming about toilets.
And eventually, bedwetting.
So, it's so bad now that once I see door to toilet, in fact, as I see the corridor, and I just said, nah, when I'm waking up things, because... What is this?
What's sorcery?
And I think we all had that dream. That you just see toilets. Why?
But when I'm the laziest, I will just be there. I will say, let me sleep small. The body sleep. You will now discover that the sleep come back when you're not sleeping.
When you now finally stand up, the sleep will not run.
That's the reason. I'm always saying, let me just stay there.
It will not run. Me, when I wake up in the middle and I want to go to the toilet, I do like this.
It's a lie. I do like that every time and I still come back.
You will still not sleep.
Oh no, my system is rude.
Okay, so we see this funny person that is collecting drip. Please, so what is the cause? They say, I don't confess my feelings. They don't use LOL, laughing out loud, reply me.
It be things now. It be things. Sometimes you have to just say your mind for yourself. Because a few years later, you say, at least I tried. But that person that said LOL, some years later, when life is not going well for them, they will not say, and this person told me they like me, or maybe. So don't worry, confess your feelings today. Get it off your chest.
Have you guys heard?
Yes. Even if OJ will not agree. But okay.
All right.
Collect your drink tomorrow.
All right. So this is the last one we have for you guys, and it says, I wear the weirdest clothes at home, and this is why you shouldn't come to my house uninvited. Very, very true. Like someone called me and said, oh, I'm in your area. Oh. I'm almost in front of your house. Oh.
Don't be my
And the next thing, you're expecting me to run now. He said, you're not coming. I said, I'm changing. He said, why? I said, what do you mean, why?
So the cruises,
My own house, my comfort.
So the cruises, me, I will not even change. So that when you come, next time from your house, you start calling me, hello, are you around? I will, no, we'll all be uncomfortable together since you want to be mad. As it was that.
Child, don't try that with me because I don't even want
Honeypot.
to talk.
If you know,
Make I talk. Now, what you will not concern me,
you
I
want
want
to talk. But in this case, you know fit talk this one.
Make out my lips
mouth. Not be this secret you go leak. Hey, if you know, you know.
Me, I warned you. Don't try it with me.
So have you guys heard? Honeypot has said, do not try it. Don't try it with most females. Anyways, that's it on Social View for the week, and of course the first hour of the show too. Yes, we will be back at 1 for the second half, so keep it locked.
Yes, and welcome back to the second half of Esplash. It is now time to cheer it off, and today being Friday, it's all about gratitude.
Can I be grateful today?
Yeah.
All right, so as we know, today is International Men's Day. I'm not going to make it long, but I want to say I'm grateful for all the amazing men in my life.
Oh, this is so sweet.
So, for the good, for the bad, for lessons learned, for people that show up for you. And today, I just want to say, like, I appreciate every single one of you.
I thought you had a list. I thought you wrote
no,
them
get
on your
into the
palm.
list now.
She said, that's the list.
You the right expo that year. You the right expo that year, so you the. I'm getting there. Don't worry, darling. So I'm just like for the people who show up, right?
Okay.
And this. Like in general, and even for the people I don't even know, that aren't even my friends. I mean, I have a lot of guys that will message me like, "Oh, I watched the show," and all that. I'm grateful for all of you. Today is actually a day to celebrate you guys, to let you guys know that we see you. Because I feel like a lot of times guys feel like nobody sends them. And that's actually not true.
But I agree.
That's actually not true.
Well, maybe few people send them because you see, I said it the other day, especially when this day was approaching, and then I was talking to someone. I said, really, I feel for guys. They complain every time that how many Mother's Days do you have? Like you have the one of the British Mother's Day, the American, Mother's Day, and how many do you have for fathers? So many times you see kids, they're talking. It's not as if the father did not do anything in their life, but they don't just see it as anything. So they are mentioning their mother half the time. Not that their father has not been responsible, you know. And then guys, so many times they give. People don't give them. So sometimes when you give, try to give your guy friend something or your boyfriend or your husband.
They'll be shocked.
They'll be so shocked. I gave somebody something before and the person was so surprised and the person said, because I don't receive gifts.
Yes.
And
that's why I'm saying, that's exactly why I said, we see you. So it's not like you're not appreciated. You actually are. But I don't know. You see, and there's also the toxic masculinity of guys that now say, me, I cannot collect anything from babe. But let her know now say that. See, that's why sometimes babe now they won't give you.
But try to give first.
Try they collect. You get babes they won't give you. Try they collect.
And then another thing is there are people that might not be able to afford to buy gifts.
Yes.
But the advice they give their male friends and always being there for them and showing up for them. You might feel he's like, well, she'll always be there when I call her. But it means a lot because the fact that when he thinks of something and you're the first person he thinks of, it means that you mean a lot to him and you always show up for him.
So you know what I'm going to do after this show? I'm just going to go and send messages or call my friends that have been very wonderful to me, guys that have been very wonderful to me. Shout out to one of my friends, Samuel Okocha. Oh my God, I've known him for how many years now? Went to FAC and training school together. Went to IFE together though, but I didn't know him in school, but he knew me and all that. And it's been very, very helpful till date. And to think that, you know, when I started, I was doing programs and all that, and he was doing core news. And then I got a job. I just used to read the news as a continuity announcer. Like I'll be in the studio and then they'll bring news to me and I'll read it. you know, I know some people cannot believe because you see me on entertainment. You know, don't see me finish. I'm baby. Okay, so they'll bring it to me, and then I got this job, and I found out that there was nobody in the newsroom.
Wow.
You know, on this job that you have to learn so many things on the job. I'd call him in 2 weeks. People could not believe I was already producing, editing, I was doing everything. And I cannot say that without mentioning his name because it was very instrumental to that, because I would go and see him, and then I'll come back, and then it will say, you know what, this is how they do news, this is how they... So,
That's amazing.
I mean, shout out to that person.
Really amazing. And with the fact that there are many people who say men are scum, but there are also men out there that are very nice, and they are very, very supportive. And no matter what happens, there are nice men out there who would say, this shouldn't happen to this person.
Yeah, so to my list now, people that want to wish happy International Men's Day. I'll start from my dad. Thank you for the lessons that I've been able to learn from you. Thank you to my...
Sorry,
you want to be
before
leaving?
you give your list, let me first go and sit on my head table.
Oh, yeah, no.
So, as the special guest of honor.
You don't worry, you're not a man now, so I'm not adding you to my list.
Okay.
So I'm celebrating Sheon Johnson. He's my manager. He's absolutely phenomenal. Sheon will wake me up in the morning and say, who else wakes you up with money at 8 a.m.? Soma Apex, that's literally my best guy. Yeah,
Soma is wonderful. And I am shouting out to Soma too, because Soma is that person that comes through, not for only Daala, for me. I might not see Soma every day, but guess what? He has come through for me on certain days.
Yeah.
And shout out to him.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's a whole bunch of people. Obviously, I can't name everybody, but just off the top, anybody I'm forgetting now... Let me just put you under my wing of Happy International Men's Day.
Right.
And I love you guys. And shout outs to the crew at Esplash as well.
Yeah.
Like the men behind the camera, you never see them. But they always make sure we're here and we are looking good on the show. So shout out to every single one of you. I love you guys. And let's keep making magic.
People upstairs.
Yes, see the whole technical department.
Daala,
the people that's inside our ear, they are saying, it's all right, all right, all right.
People are forgetting somebody. The only man we have on the show that is not here.
Shout out to OJ. OJ, we love you. We stress your life on this show. It's a lot to have, like, estrogen. We women on the show, we're always stressing him. Me, I'm always attacking him with shoe. Even me say sometimes, man, they try. But if you talk, you collect.
Well, me,
I love you.
But only very annoying. The other time, do you know what OJ did to me? OJ was not receiving call. I went to disturb him. He was not receiving call. He pretended as if he was receiving call. So another person told me, Dupe, who works with us, told me that, you know what, he's not on any phone call. He's just pretending.
OJ will not carry on. Hey, hello. So tomorrow. Okay. Okay, now.
Oh, my word. All right. It's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news in case you missed it earlier. We told you that Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes have broken up.
New lawsuit against Alec Baldwin alleges film's critics never called for Gunn to be fired.
All right, guys, we will be back with our guests. So please keep it locked and don't go nowhere.
Hopefully, we'll not enter inside the same trouser one day on this show. That's all I'm going to say. All right, when the show started, we told you that we have a guest with us today. And our guest is a multi-talented singer and songwriter who recorded his first song at age 13. While studying in Yaba Tech, he started making freestyles and was gaining popularity on the campus and also on social media, which has caught the attention of many. And now he is ready to dominate the music scene. Guys, join me in welcoming to the show, Spy Shita!
Thank you so much for having me today.
You are welcome. So I'm curious, why the name Spy Shita?
Yeah, Shita is actually my surname.
Oh.
So I just merged that together. Spy has been from like secondary school. So
You used to spy on people.
a long thing. Actually, they started calling me Spy in school, you know, when I dropped my song in school. So it gave me popularity and I just took up the name from there. Since everybody started calling me Spy, that's why I just took it from there, you know.
So it wasn't even your own idea. What would you have called yourself if you could have...
I used to be a Lil Young. I used to be a stupid name.
Don't worry, we all had one name or the other.
You know.
They all do.
And so when you look back, what comes to mind?
Man, I'll be like, what were you thinking, boy?
Are you actually a shy person?
I'm not exactly.
Not exactly. Okay.
I'm free.
All right.
Very
I
free.
just wanted to find out.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I read that you knew lyrics to like almost every song.
Yeah, I used to sing along
And
too.
then you would just freestyle.
Yeah, in front of the sitting room like this, I'd just be with my dad, just be singing. But I just be looking at it, so much. It's like,
Do you know your book like this?
that question, I had it countless times, you know. I had it countless times for real.
So when you decided to go into music professionally, how did your dad feel?
Change it for me. Because he wanted me to be an engineer, so Daddy, we're not on the same PE. Let me just do my thing, you know.
Wow.
At first, he didn't really support me. It was mad because if I'm returning from the studio and I want to go into the house or more, it used to be like big hell if I see him in the sitting room. I try to sneak my way in. I ask my sister, should I just go in the sitting room before I can enter?
So what did you study in school?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Mass communication.
Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Gang. So you're saying like you wanted to do music for like, it was like the Nollywood movies where they'll just on the lights. When you creep inside, you just on the lights. Just say, stop there! That's crazy. How are you able to persevere? Because somebody else could have just said, you know what, I don't think it's worth it.
I think the thing is I knew what I wanted for myself. I was sure about it, you know. Like, when you know something is right, you just feel it, you know. And I'm not doing music because every other person is doing music. It's because I have to drive. Music chose me. Like I always tell people that. So I just had to make him see that angle from my side, you know. And at the end of the day, he just had to like let me do my thing.
And now, is he okay with it?
Yeah,
Or does he still shake his head some days like,
he's proud. Sometimes he calls me like, I show one studio, take care. I'll be like, this is my dad.
It's a switch for me. Things have changed.
Yeah, you know. And I thank God for that.
Yeah, so talking about collaborating with people, so you worked with Olamide.
Yeah.
And then I was wondering what brought about that? How did it go? How did you meet Olamide, you know, and all of this?
That's big privilege, though. I didn't plan that. It's just God's grace, you know. I dropped my first single, you know, around February this year, February 12th to be precise. So, like, a few months after I dropped, I don't know how he heard the song, but it, like, reached out to me. And be like, yo,
oh, wow, he reached out to you. Wow.
like,
Okay.
a couple of months ago. And be like, I love your sound. What's up? Like, let's link up. But we couldn't link up that time because it was quite busy.
Okay.
So I just left here. I just continued recording and that until, like, recently he just hit me up. Yo, where are you? Pull up to the studio. And my estate is not even far from his own estate. So I just went to meet Baba and I was starstruck. The first day, and we were in the studio, we recording. Like, before even recording, we're just we're having a conversation. And I'm just like, I might decide about it.
Like you had to pinch
You know,
yourself.
like, is this for real? You know, I was in that moment, and we just got into the studio and we just made that song. Like,
That is amazing. What was it like working with him?
I can't even lie, because I was under pressure when I was like, what if this organ would like what's in I want to record, you know? But I just kept on recording, and it was feeling it. I was like, yeah, you know. And I started feeling myself. You know, I had to wait for him to feel me first before I feel myself. You know, I would just make that record. You know?
Okay, so we have so many artists who started music and they've been doing it for a very long time, and they're still doing it. They're still looking for record labels to sign them.
Yeah.
So how did you do it that you got signed pretty early?
Man, I think it's just consistency. Like I remember when I was in school, I was so frustrated. Like, is the world not listening to me? You know, it made me have to question my career. Like, sure, wait, now this thing you want to do, you know. But nevertheless, I kept on dropping freestyles, like freestyle videos on Instagram, tag anybody I can tag. Even when it felt like nobody was listening to me, I just kept posting and posting and posting until somebody would be like, yo, I like your sound, let's talk.
So now
from there.
So now that you're doing your thing, are you still going to be dropping freestyles?
Yeah, I mean, once in a while. But then I got bigger projects for me, so like way better than freestyle. I mean, everybody wants a real song better than a freestyle.
Of course.
You know, so, yeah, I got madness coming for
All right, so we'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, our guest will still be here with us. Guys, good vibes.
Nice.
I mean, when I say this, not because you're here, if it is not good vibes.
Honeypot to just say, welcome back to the show.
I can even tell you that what were you thinking about that you went to frustrate us with this kind of But nice one,
Yeah,
well
really
done,
nice.
well done.
And as you can see, we still have Splash in the building. That was his video, the one we've been talking about, that you guys just saw. And I'm sure you guys were feeling the vibes, the beats, you know. I did feel them.
And the boys.
The voice.
Okay.
Now let's talk about the record label, because I see that you know, young artists, they hear this all the time, but somehow, I don't know, they still just fall into the pit of, you know, this drama, brouhaha, and all that. They never just read their contracts properly.
Yeah.
So I don't know about you, because of course I know that you belong to a record label. How was it for you signing? Did you get a lawyer to help you read it? How is it? Is it that one day we'll just hear that, okay? Yeah.
I think for most artists here, they try to rush greatness, you know, and greatness cannot be rushed. It's like a gradual process. You have to like take it step from step. That's how it should be. But artists are just hungry. Wherever they see is what they want to jump into, without even thinking of their future, and it might later on affect them, you know. Yeah, I went through my contract thoroughly for weeks. You know, it's not. I was not eager to sign. Because I mean, I'll be stubborn.
Hey,
You know, but me be one out. You know what I'm saying? So I went through it properly with my lawyers. Took time. You know, knew that this is what I want for myself, and I just took it. You know, I'm so far so good. That's all I can say. I can only just thank God, because I can only get better.
Yeah,
okay.
of course.
Who are 3 artists that you would like to see in your DMs telling you, come through? International, Nigerian.
Man, I've been a big fan of Whiskey since like his first album.
Okay.
You know, like, that guy has so much big influence in my life. So yeah, Whiskey. Then Justin Bieber and Chris Brown. You know, I really admire these 3 artists. And there's some things that pick from them, you know. That helps me. You know. I learn from them, so yeah, can't wait.
Okay, so you're working on your EP.
Yeah, my EP is ready already. I'm not even working on it.
Okay, it is ready.
Yeah.
So,
Not chill.
how many track EP is it, and when is it dropping?
All right,
and who are the artists
it was
featured?
supposed to be 5 tracks, you know, initially. This song with Olamide wasn't planned.
Okay.
So it just happened. So it has to be on the EP, so that makes it 6.
So that's the bonus, right?
Yeah. So 6 solid tracks. I'm not even capping. Like, it's something you hear and want to hear again.
Interesting.
So when's it dropping, and who's featured?
January, like, I'm kicking off 2022, my project.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Started Flames.
Yeah,
you know, when you listen to all the songs on the EP, you understand why it Started Flames. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll anticipate that one.
Okay.
that is phenomenal. Is there anything else that you're working on that you'd like us to know about?
Throughout the year, I've always been recording. I can't stop recording, so I just want you to know that there's a lot from where Wine and Colour came from. So y'all get ready for me.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Honeypot. But
Now,
okay.
question now.
No, but okay.
It's a question.
It shocked me.
I got a fine girlfriend.
Woo!
Very
Okay. Okay.
Who will tell you that, you know, it will disturb
all
work
the things in our
and all
crap,
that.
maybe I go sit down.
So you see this energy, and I'm going to have a huge fight with OJ after this show. This is the energy I'm always talking about.
And he did not just say,
Shout outs to her.
I have a fine, very fine girlfriend. Hey.
Love.
All right, so. All right, that is it with our guest for today. Thank you so much for coming. Your energy is amazing. Looking forward to the EP. And Daily Top 5 is up next, so stick around.
Hey, Jealous Fiber. You know, when this song came out and, well, like, we did not, okay, oh, fantastic artist is doing well. Loved it. We didn't even know that the journey is going to be really, really sweet like this, and it can only get better. Beautiful. Well done to everybody putting in all the works. All right. It's sometimes just too tempting to spend your free time playing games on your smartphone or hanging out with your friends. That's fun, for sure, but spending your time more constructively will provide you with more benefits in the long term. A decade or two ago, if you wanted to actually, you know, learn something new, you would have to pick up a book or find a way to get some hands-on experience. Now, there are incredible online resources for everything you could want to learn, and it has literally never been easier to gain new skills, which is why it is a great use of your spare time. Let's take a look at 5 phone skills to learn your free time. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me.
Okay, the basics of photography. Yeah, you heard. Being able to take good photos is just one of those useful life skills that you will find you need time and time again. Whether you want to start off with just learning the basics of snapping better photos on your smartphone or looking to upgrade to a professional camera, there are all sorts of wonderful resources to become a great photographer with simple editing applications and how to use them. YouTube, as always, is a good place to start because it's free. Yes, there are also websites that offer free online courses on photography.
Yep, this one is especially needed for the people who want to be influencers.
Yeah.
Because some days it's just going to be you, your camera, and your client's product. And it will save you a ton of money. You having to get somebody to come from outside. I'll probably come and charge you like 30, 50K, money that you can put in your pocket by putting this knowledge in your head. So
I think everybody has been learning, and that is the truth. There is no how you would not learn it. So you see some pictures on people's pages, and you're like, oh, they're almost like a professional picture and all that. People learned this. So fun fact, all of us here,
we do it.
We do it. So we know the angles. We know when somebody is taking our pictures. Even when we say, oh, take my phone and take my pictures, you're saying, okay, so do it like this, do it like. So for anybody who's going to take my video, I quickly run them through some, I give them some training, basics, like, okay, so this is what you do. You stand here. You have to understand your phone. So some people have really big, good phones, good cameras, and they can't just use it. And I'm like, why so useless?
Why so useless?
If you're the kind of person that knows how to edit your photo, no matter how useless the photo comes out, all you have to do is remove the removables.
I'm telling
why
you.
stress me with editing when you can take good photos?
That's right.
All right, next thing that you can do or learn as a skill is to get into graphic design. When you think about it, so much of what we see on TV, the internet, and everywhere else comes from someone's imagination. That someone is a graphic designer. It's a super useful and enjoyable skill that you can learn as well with just a little bit of curiosity, a computer, or tablet. And sometime, and it brings out the creative side you never knew you had. Trust me, you will be surprised at yourself when you see what you can create. And it's funny how nowadays there are even apps that you can use on your smartphones, like Canva.
True. Yeah.
Canva.
I don't stress myself again.
Hey.
See, when I need to do a flyer for something, I literally just open Canva. You already have all your pictures there. Just put in the things you need. Your text is there, your fonts. There's even alignments. There's even samples and everything. But it'll be good when you know how to create your own from scratch. Because sometimes you have people or clients who want you to do something for them, and then they want something original and fresh. So.
Very true.
How did I even start to edit videos? Somebody gave me a job. And the person had paid me and just said, you know what, I have a product. I want you to talk about it. So I wrote my script. I sat down one day. It was even during pandemic.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you. So, in fact, that day, the whole thing, because I was coming to work, I would do my makeup. And people were cheering me on. Makeup artists would be like, Honeypot, you're getting better. And so it was so stressful. I came to work, did my makeup, went to do Instagram Splash. After Instagram Splash, and I sat down. I did my script. So I got better. So once I did it, because I'm like, okay, so who do I go and give this thing to now? So once I did it, I just started getting better, and it can only get better. Yeah. Now, I can close my eyes and be.
Hey! Oshe, chat out with Honeypot.
That's right.
All right.
All right. So try filmmaking and video editing. I mean, what I just talked about. You may not end up being the next James Cameron, but with just your smartphone or a basic video camera and an editing app, you can become a filmmaker. The question then becomes, what kind of filmmaker You could always make a short edition action movie or a basic documentary. Think about an issue or topic you have always cared about or found fascinating, and then go film a little bit about it. It could be about things happening in your environment or places you visit. Maybe even on the anniversary of, you know, an historical event in your country. What's better? You can learn to edit on your mobile phones too.
So I'm going to say this here. This one now is not, you don't even have to shoot action film at all. You don't even have to see, you can do a skit. This is how the skit makers are actually making money, because a lot of these skit makers, at least now that they've made money, okay, but then when they started, they were the ones editing themselves. They were literally the ones editing themselves. If you watch a documentary about the Korodu boys, you'll see that they had people in the group that were the people who were in charge of editing. They weren't getting paid anybody to do that. But then they could get paid to do that.
Let me give you an example. The Peru visualizer, it looks like different videos and clips put together. So it's something that you can just do on your phone. And they are easy apps. All you have to do is just cut, paste, add everything. And it's good to go. So, guys, this is one very good skill that you need to learn. I learned mine during the pandemic, too. And
or sometimes you pause and you go and do something and come back so that it is very smooth. People are like, hey, what's happening here?
So, guys, right now, you also need to pause because we're about to go on a break. And when we come back, we'll continue the top 5. Don't go nowhere.
In the break. It's the real show. All right, welcome back to the show, guys. We are still telling you skills that you can learn, and this is number 4 on the list, starting a YouTube channel. YouTube can be a fun place full of wasted time and interesting learning experiences. What's even better is that you have the ability to start your own YouTube channel with the click of a button. The next step is to start uploading videos of yourself, or maybe videos of things you decide to go around filming. Think about what you want your channel to focus on and then go for it. Just remember that to start making real money on YouTube, you need to get tens of thousands of views on every video and thousands of subscribers.
That's right.
And I'm going to hand over to the YouTube queen on the show today. Chat hour with Honeypot. To tell us more.
Quickly, I'll just tell you that is it. And it takes consistency. Like, you have to be consistent with what you're doing, because, of course, if you're looking for that extra source of income and all that, I think these are the things you can do. If there is one hobby that you have, why don't you just, you know, channel the inner and, you know, just take it on YouTube and people can learn from it and you can get paid. Like, you're not going from door to door like, please, I need a job, or I am a, do you understand? Urgent suke and all that. All right, so just let's move on. Learn to cook or do epic desserts or bake a cake. And I'll just iterate that when you finish learning this thing, you can take to YouTube. Okay, now, if cooking isn't so much your thing, but you are a big fan of that thing that comes after dinner, then become a dessert master. Yes, there are so many mouth-watering desserts you can craft that are easy to make, from raspberries and cream to tiramisu. Baking a cake is a recipe for happiness, and even if you have nobody to invite over, you know, right now, you can sit down after and eat the entire thing while you watch your favorite TV show. Yes, many people find cooking a creative, stress-releasing activity, whether you are a seasoned cook or a novice who is just starting to experiment with new foods. Cooking can be an exhilarating experience. Take the opportunity to recreate some childhood classics. It might not be exactly like your mom's native soup, but just picture the satisfaction you will feel when you put that first mouth-watering tasty soup in your mouth. And I think it's about satisfaction really here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so for me, I actually do all 5.
Oh, interesting.
So you see, when they call me the goddess of skills,
that's right.
The skills is not for nothing.
But that's right.
Because I mean, I cook, I do YouTube, I edit, I do graphics as well. I take pictures on both camera and phone. I actually do graphics as well. So like I can like design like a whole magazine.
So fun fact, Daala is that person
drama.
that you can just enter a DM and tell you to put you through something, because yes, This girl, she knows so much. Like she's hands-on.
Darling,
with
everything is
and
online, and that's what we're telling you, that everything I have learned has been from online and from actually going out to now do the things that I've learned. For instance, I was doing this wig yesterday. I'll show you a picture.
Okay.
I was doing this wig. Leave me alone. I was doing this wig yesterday, and I was stuck, and I went to watch like these drag queen tutorials, and now the wig came out looking bomb.
See, guys, let me tell you something. If you know a little about everything but the person, that's Daala.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
All right. I know you guys have been waiting for this particular moment because this is like the fun way to end the show. Before we go, this week's reminder that happiness is absolutely free. Mama was digging it.
Mama did.
See, nobody can tell me that Mama is not a Malian. Nobody.
And then you cannot tell me that when she was young, she was not one of those people that used to wear crop top and short skirts.
But she was just giving us.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for being a part of this show. Esplash Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. On behalf of these beautiful queens, Daala, la 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 la, and Cath. My name is Honeypot. We'll see you on Monday, bigger and stronger.
Yes.
We love you.